welcome to Texarkana Talk. I'm Lisa Thompson, your host, and today I'm here with Shirley Jaster. Shirley, it's nice to have you.
Thanks.
Now, you're the Assistant City Manager for the City of Texarkana, Texas. That's fairly new for you. So tell us about your history with the city.
Okay, my history is I started with planning and zoning with the City of Texarkana, Texas. Worked in that field for at least 10 years, and then became the Director of Community and Public Works. So that was Director of Public Works, Parks, and still planning and zoning. And now I'm in my new position as the Assistant City Manager, which is a promotion.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you've had a lot of experience dealing with people and municipal issues. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do now?
I would say now my role is still a liaison role. When most people come into the city, a lot of times I'm the first person that they would meet. I handle all of the new building and construction that comes in through the city. We have what's called an infrastructure meeting that helps anybody with a new business in town. I like people, that I really do, and want to help people as much as I can to help them be successful and help our city grow.
Right. Awesome. So tell us what's happening in the city right now.
Well, hopefully people will notice that there's a lot of construction going on. I think since the I-30 corridor that's completed, Texarkana has seen just lots of growth in our I-30 area. Lots of new restaurants. Probably the most interesting has been the corner of Richmond Road and I-30, where we had two gas stations for a long, long time. And now we have the new Chipotle restaurant, and the new restaurant that's building on the other corner is going to be Raising Cane's. And so that construction is going along very fast. We have the new Residence Inn right out there, and Crocker's Jewelers, which is really completing this corner of Richmond Road and I-30. Also interesting would be the new Walmart neighborhood markets that are coming into Texarkana. We have one that's building right now, going up very fast on the corner of Summerhill and College. Hopefully they'll be open right after the first of the year. The other location is going to be at Richmond Road and Moores Lane. So both of these will be smaller neighborhood type markets for groceries with Walmart, and they will have a fueling station for gasoline. So that's just really great for our city.
Okay. So did I hear something about Big Lots moving?
Yes, Big Lots is going to build a new location out by Kohl's. And unfortunately, they will be moving their location at Oak Lawn, so we won't be getting two Big Lots. We'll just have one, but it'll be at a new location, brand new building. And I think they're going to try to have a lot of new products. And so that'll just be another big box, as we like to say, out there by Kohl's.
Right. Okay, so we've had Big Lots, but we've got a lot of new businesses too. You mentioned Raising Cane's and Chipotle. Is that something new to the city, or have we always had an influx of new businesses?
No, I'd say that it was new in the city. Texarkana probably would be considered very steady. We don't have a lot of big things going on all the time, but we also didn't have the big fall that a lot of the other cities experienced with the recession. So we've been steady, but probably in the last 10 years, we've seen an increase, especially in restaurants. And I think that has to do with the I-30 corridor. And also, people in Texarkana like to eat. Let's just face it, we do. And they're always very, our market here is really good for, even during the week, for people going out to eat. And of course, when you have a market like that, people start noticing you and they want to be here in Texarkana. We do have a new restaurant, I forgot to mention, Steak and Shake will be coming on the I-30 corridor. They'll be right next to Red Lobster, and that's going to be a great addition for travelers through our city and for residents.
Okay. They have a big following of like motorcycle groups that come through, and it's a tourist attraction kind of.
It really is. I did not know that before they came, but they actually are going to have quite a bit of motorcycle parking in their parking lot, and of course bus parking. So I think that because that's a national chain across the country, we're going to see a lot of people stopping in Texarkana.
Wow, that's exciting.
It is. It really is. That's what we need. That tourism money that comes through Texarkana is what helps Texarkana grow.
So if someone wants to open a new business in Texarkana, what do they need to do?
Well, the first thing always we tell people is and we'll talk about this probably a little bit more in the show, but property is zoned, and you have to be zoned correctly in order to put a business use in Texarkana. So that's the first thing. You go through your zoning process, and then we have what's called a building plan review, and our inspection department and various other departments in the city review every set of plans that eventually will get built in our city. We have what's called an infrastructure meeting, and that is where we can all get together with the prospective person and have a meeting with them and discuss anything they want to know about Texarkana and our rules, our codes, and that's a way that we can help them go through the process a whole lot quicker, get a great building, and get the structure completed in a timely manner, which is very important to these developers.
Okay, so I know when I hear about the city council in the newspaper or wherever, they talk a lot about zoning. You mentioned that. Tell
Right.
me what zoning is and why is it important?
Okay, well, most every city in the nation has zoning. That's the first thing. And what zoning is really meant to do, every piece of property is zoned something. The house that you and I live in is zoned for residential. And so zoning tries to do grouping, land uses, put those things together. We do have a lot of shopping that's together, and the reason for that is zoning. You group residential, single-family homes together, and then business areas are usually done as a different area of your town. Most of the time, those business districts are along the main corridors of your road, like the I-30, Richmond Road, Summerhill Road, New Boston Road. So those are some of the big corridors that we have in Texarkana. And so you'll see a lot of our businesses along those corridors because that's where your traffic is. That's where people move every day, and businesses want to be on that path because they want to catch you as you're going somewhere and as you're coming home. They want to be a convenient spot for you on your trips into town. And so zoning is all about grouping these uses together and trying to keep residential more of a quieter area, and then your business uses together so that it's convenient for citizens when they want to shop, so that they can go to one area and get all their shopping done. So I guess that's in a quick nutshell.
Okay, well, thank you. That was useful.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming today and being with us on Texarkana Talk. We appreciate all the hard work you put in and the people that make our community work. That's it for today on Texarkana Talk. I'm your host, Lisa Thompson. Stay involved. After all, it's a great day to be in Texarkana.